Next question is, many questions many people have. For Atma Dhyana, Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana is required. Without that, you can't get Atma Dhyana. And Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati is so difficult because mind has to be controlled. It's a chicken and egg story. If you don't control the mind, you cannot get Dhyana. And if you don't get Dhyana, you don't get a peace. How do I break the cycle? And such a high standard, why they have put in the Upanishads? The answer is very simple. What appears to be a high standard for us today was a low standard sometime in the Upanishad time, not a high standard. Very big standard today, Shama, Dama, Titisha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana, very big words, was taken for granted in the days of Upanishad, in days of earlier system. So, earlier, people had to go to a Gurukula for learning, right? At the age of 6, the child will be given Gayatri Mantra and then sent to Gurukula. It's a residential school. In Gurukula, that's a discipline. In any residential school, there should be discipline. Get up at certain time, do this, do this, do this. Do first thing in the puja. So Gurukula, the purpose of Gurukula is to develop a discipline. And the discipline at the age of 6 will be very easy to develop a young children. As you become old children, adults, the discipline is difficult because we have learned the wrong habits. The discipline is easily developed in the child. And please understand how they do. Get up at 4:30 in the morning, Brahmi Muhurta. Do your Sandhyavandana, do your japa, meditation. So that means mind is disciplined. Then go for Bhiksha to house. So going for Bhiksha from house to house was a way of teaching discipline. See, for all of us, education has to be funded by somebody. My father or mother will give me the money for my education. Those days, education was funded by society. Go and stand in front of somebody's house and Bhavati Bhikshandehi, she gives Bhiksha. So if you start learning how to live on Bhiksha given by society, you will know how grateful I have to be with society. I have to give back. So getting up at right time, then Guru will give some activities. Those activities have been followed strictly. The Guru's word is a God's word. How difficult it is to develop Shamadama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana? Tell me. The Guru's words are taken, the two Gnani Guru's words are taken as Ishvara Adna. Even a small word of Guru is taken as command from the Ishvara. So, one example, there was a student, Guru was teaching, and there was heavy rain. The Guru tells one of the students, just see the some dam must have broken, water is rushing, go and fix the dam. So the child goes. It's Guru's command. So then the dam is broken. The child tries to fix the mud. It doesn't work. Then what happens? The child has no way. It sits with the back against the barrage, as a barrage. The water stops, but child cannot get up. The Guru forgets that he has sent the child to that place. Then Guru sleeps in the morning. Oh my God, one child is not there. Then he goes there to see this child is shivering in the cold. Sitting against the cold water is not easy, shivering. And sitting for 8 hours or 10 hours. because of one word of Guru. Take care of the dam. Now, sitting 8 hours, how much titiksha is required? Titiksha means ability to withstand the cold, not crying, cursing, joyfully, because it's following Guru's words. Joy. No, I want to withstand cold. What kind of Guru is this? No, there's so much of joy in following Guru's words. 8 hours sitting and fully awake in the night. Shraddha, Titiksha, Uparati. Now, Uparati means mind constantly going higher. Where is mind going? Mind is not going to Ishvara. Mind is going to Guru. The teaching of Guru. Shama, Dama. The mind is not going here and there. Thing is manifest. The Guru calls him up. Feels so sorry about the spending him, making sense. Hugs him. May God bless you. Immediately, the boy gets enlightened. Uddalaka. His name is Uddalaka. Uddalaka means somebody stopped the water. So, the Shama, Dama, Tidiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana was inbuilt into Gurukula system of education. Second part, it's not a very high standard. It's already developed. So once Shama, Dama, Tidiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana is developed, after graduation, the person goes to household duty and he'll become a beautiful grahastha, following dharma. Or if he doesn't want to become grahastha, he'll become a sannyasi and goes to mukti. So grahastha will become vanapastha and sannyasa. So already the great qualities are developed at the childhood, engage. So now a discipline has two dimensions. Discipline which is imposed and discipline which is self-developed. So in Gurukula, Guru will impose the discipline. This discipline has to be followed. But the imposition of discipline is done because Gurukula, if you remember, Gurukula is called Brahmacharya Ashrama, means to realize God. So Gurukula imposition is not done because Guru wants to say, I am right. This is how it should be, not ego. It's Brahmacharya. Even before joining Gurukula, the child is taught, what is that? Gayatri mantra. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tat Savitvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Madhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. That is the qualification to go to Gurukula. Gayatri mantra is telling a prayer. He's going to Gurukula to realize Brahman. That's why it's called Gayatri mantra. It's called Brahmapadisha. See, when we go to a school, we know what is the purpose of going to school, right? I want to become engineering. That's why you join engineering. But going to the Gurukula, the qualification is Gayatri Mantra Upadesha. And Gayatri Mantra Upadesha is Brahma Upadesha. So you are Brahman to realize that you are going to Gurukula. So the student knew very clearly why he is going there. And for realizing Brahma Upadesha, what is done? In Gurukula, there's a discipline and Karma Yoga and Bhakti, devotion. Every day you have to do puja. Every day you have to do ayadna. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga is learned. And you learn humility, humbleness, and society service because you live your own bhiksha. Was it not simple to expect that Shama, Dama, Tidiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana, Mumukshatva? It's a basic qualification in the earlier day. For now, today, it appears as a very high advanced qualification. Nothing. It's a primary school education for those days. Now, compared to that, today's, let us understand. Today, people don't send the child to residential school. Maybe some children will send. But children are there, the parents. And now, many families are single child families. The child is pampered. The child feels he is a king of the universe. Ego is boosted. The whole husband and wife are working for the child, taking care of every single need. The child feels like a king. Ego is boosted. In Gurukula, ego is reduced. In the house, ego is boosted. And please understand, ego is boosted in childhood. How does the child behave in the adulthood? Please tell me. You are giving a wrong education at home, very engaging. That was slightly better in earlier days because at least 2 children or 3 children were there in family. One child is not pampered because other child will object. So that means each child ego doesn't get boosted. Now, single child family. Have you seen a movie or movie, not a news item? In China, they imposed a single child policy for many years. Having more than one child is a punishment in the Chinese society. Those children are so pampered, even a small suffering in life, they'll start crying, shouting, or they'll make a nuisance, even as adults. What you learned at childhood becomes your life. The children, China has a policy of sending children to school, soldiers. You could see the movie, news item, where soldiers are crying. They're afraid. Look at that Indian soldiers. They're so joyful to go to the warfield. A pampered child at home. Husband and wife work only to pamper the child. The child does not have any discipline. Keeps the shoes on the bed. Okay. Does not know how to wash the dish. Does not know how to take care of his shirt. Doesn't you know how to tie his shoelace? Compared to the child at Gurukula, every single action you are made self-dependent. You are not dependent on others. Here the child will be dependent on the parents. Possibility he dies or parent dies. We are making the children dependent. Gurukula system was making the person independent. So initially discipline is imposed in Gurukula, but gradually child becomes self-disciplined. Imposed discipline becomes self-discipline. Now, in our households, we are making children indisciplined. Then, for coming to Adhyatma, we say, please discipline, discipline. First of all, he has no learned the discipline. Now, indiscipline. Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparadi, Shraddha, Samadhi to bring. Where will he bring from? No, my mind is not silent. My mind is agitated because you learned wrong habits. In Gurukula, you learned how to live based on Bhiksha. So now, as a pampered child, everybody has to serve me. In Gurukula, the child is learning how to serve others. Here you are learning everything has to serve me. Ego is big ego. No discipline. This is the fate today. Japanese have understood this system. Japanese have very good system of education. So up to the primary school, in Japanese schools don't have any servants at all. The children themselves have to clean the school, clean the toilet, keep the books, do everything which is required for school service they have to do in the school. And the parents from age of 8 to 16, they don't pamper their children. Even though they have one child, they will make child work like a slave. Do everything at home. Clean the house. Okay, ironing. Because they want to make child as an independent citizen, not a dependent citizen. After the age of 16, they treat the child as a friend. Up to the age of 16, 8 to 16, the child is treated as a servant at home. So you see how much discipline Japanese have. Very well disciplined people. Because the learning happens at home and the school. Now compared to that, today's situation, indiscipline is learned at home. Then I talk to a parent or a school teacher. The parents are giving fees. Paisa de rahe hain. Okay. The parents treat the teacher and school as a service, hotel service, bus service. The demand from the teacher, you should not talk to my child like this. You should behave like this with my child. They are putting so much of restriction on the teacher. They're taking teachers as servants because I'm paying the salary. I'm paying you money. The teacher is very afraid to tell something to the child. Where will you learn the discipline? So, the parents themselves expect the teacher to be servants of the children. Because I am paying you the money. The respect for teacher is gone. The teachers have become servants. The schools have become service centers. So now, this being the situation, you have not learned self-discipline in school or at home. Then when you come to Guru, a realized master, because of whatever reason, Shama, Dama, Tidiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana should be brought in. Where can Guru give it to you? Tell me. So Guru gives you some simple service. Do this. Provided, Guru also can't insist. If you say, Guru, do this, then she'll say, get lost. They'll go. Because they know. If Guru says, please do this, okay, Guru has to say, please do this. Then you do something. Guru says, do this. What kind of Guru is this? You'll go. Because all of your life you're accustomed to boosting your ego. So Guru has to say, please do this. Please do this. And Guru has to say, sorry. This is the situation. Where will the Shamadama Tidiksha Uparadeshwada come? So Guru's word, even the smallest task given by the Guru, has to be done with respect and love. Because the words of the Guru, a realized master, is the words of the Ishvara. So this is the overall understanding. Do you have any questions? Okay. So anybody else has any questions?
Application ಇದೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಕೈ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಗುರುಜಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರಾಚ್
Just ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ teachers are afraid to talk to students because parents throw the money to the school.
ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಆ ತಪ್ಪುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಮಗ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಪ್ಯಾಂಪರಿಂಗ್.
Okay. See, the question here is modern day there's no Gurukula system. Okay. And definitely we didn't learn discipline at home. How will I get Shama, Dama, Tidiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana? The first thing we have to understand, these are new qualities you don't have to learn. Shama, Dama, Tidiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana is there in your life. For example, if somebody goes to the office, he has joined employment, he will make sure that he is there at office at 9 o'clock, works till 6 or 7 or 8 o'clock. And while working in the office, he will not spend time, mind will not go here and there, it will be completely focused on the job. So mind focused on certain thing is called Shama. Sense organs not here and going there is Dama. Sitting for 8 hours or 10 hours a day, 5 days or 6 days a week, for 365 days, for 30 years of life is nothing but Tidiksha is there already. Mind constantly going to the higher is not there. Instead of the mind constantly going to how much money I'll get, how much salary I'll get. Is there Shama, Dama in case of office worker? Yes. Is Tidiksha there? Yes. Somebody, customer comes and shouts, you'll patiently listen. You'll not shout back. Then if you lose the shout back, you'll lose the job. Uparati is not there. Mind constantly going to higher is not there. Shraddha is there. Work he will do with the interest. Samadhana, some state of balanced state is there. Is it not there? So then comes to a woman. Yeah, Shama is, let us say Shama is a control of emotions. That's also okay, fine. In office also you show that, no? Control of emotions, control of mind, okay? So same, office, in office environment, some of these qualities are coming up. Uparati it is not coming. Uparati means mind constantly going to higher. Mind constantly go to the boss or money, job, okay? So now, why you do this way Shama, Dama, Tidiksha in case of office work? Because of fear. I need money, desire, okay? So Shama Dama you do under imposed condition. The conditions are imposed, fear or desire. And housewife, woman, she will get up in the morning, cook for child, take care of the husband. Okay. And when she's pregnant, she carries the baby for 9 months, and pain of the childbirth is there. And after child is born, till the child grows up, the mother has no sleep. Mother will take care of the child all the time. Is Shama Dama Tidiksha Samadhana not shown in the housewife, not shown in the office work? It is shown. Okay. But Uparati is not there. Mind constantly going to higher, God is not there. Why? Because in the office you do it because of fear or desire. In the wife or mother does it for fear or attachment to the child. Uparati or constant focus on the higher is missing. Other qualities to some extent we show. So in case of office work or in case of housework, it is coming based on imposed conditions. Now, when you come to a guru, okay, it is self-imposed. Now you have to impose it on yourself. Compared to your family environment and compared to office environment, you are working under conditions apply. Office, you are constantly thinking of the boss or customer. So you are out of stress, you are developing, you are showing Shamadama and Tidiksha. When the customer comes and shouts, you will show Tidiksha. Oh, you will be patient. He may smile, but internally may boil. Right? Even in housewife, family questions, husband, wife fight. The wife or husband may boil internally, but they show a smiling face. So we start living a double life. Externally, at least, you show some of the Shamadama Tidiksha, but internally, we may be having disturbance. And all these conditions are coming from the outer circumstance, job, money, or security, family issues. But when you come, these are imposed on you by the society, environment. But when it comes to a realized master, Sadguru, he will never impose any conditions because he himself is free from all conditions. He is helping you to become free. He will not, most of the time, he will not even say, do this. He'll say, there's an option to do this. Now, your self-discipline comes into picture. That's why a student of a guru is called disciple. Disciple means it's not that guru will make him do this, do this, do this. Not like a guru is not like headmaster, school teacher. Guru says it gives an opportunity. Now it's for you to grab the opportunity and become a disciple. Whether you are becoming a disciple or indisciple, the guru is least bothered. If you want to develop discipline, you have to become disciple. Disciple means self-imposed discipline. You have to impose discipline on yourself. What guru gives, what guru tells, I'll do the best of my ability as a blessing from Ishvara. So guru is helping to provide an opportunity where you can become free. And please don't consider guru as a yoga teacher. Can you pin me on the Zoom? Unlike a yoga teacher or a school head or an Advaita master to behave, Sadhguru just says there's a possibility right with this. Word which is there, which is so, I'm saying, he is trying to remove your conditioning. He is helping you to become disciple. He is not making you disciple. Disciple means he is not helping you to discipline. Disciplining is done in military. Disciplining is done in office. Disciplining is done in home. Disciplining is done for children. Sadguru is providing an opportunity to become a disciple, self-imposed discipline. Self-imposed discipline to become free from suffering. So in case of what you call as family environment, office environment, Shama, Dama, Tidiksha is shown. At least the external world. Because when the customer comes and shouts at you, you can't shout back. Maybe you shout internally. Right? And when a husband shouts at the wife or wife shouts at her, she may not be shout back. But internally she may go and hit at the vessels. Somewhere, Shama Dama Tidiksha Uprati, we know what it means and how to behave in a social environment. Internally, you may not be able to develop it. So, Sadguru or Enlightened Master is trying to give an opportunity for you to develop the internally these qualities. Shama Dama Tidiksha Uprati Shraddha Samadhana, in terms of service, in terms of Shravana Mano Nidhyasa, to help you to develop. He will not impose a condition on you. No, your guru should tell me what to do. Then he's not a guru, he's not a Sadguru. They are like lower level gurus or teachers. In primary school, the child is told, sit silently, wear this uniform. Or in middle school, the child is told. But when you come to Sadguru, all conditions are removed. Opportunities are given for it to become a disciple. It is in your interest to develop this quality. If you don't do it, Sadguru is least bothered. He is giving you opportunity. Are we clear? Any questions? So the question, just to tell people who joined later, the question is, we didn't study in the Gurukula. Okay, we didn't get a discipline. Now we are here. How do we develop Shama Dama Tidiksha Uparati Shraddha Samadhana? So I'm saying some amount of Shama Dama Tidiksha Uparati Shraddha Samadhana, you know what it means. And you show it in the office environment or at home environment. When the husband shouts, you don't shout, you keep quiet. Or when the customer comes, shouts at you, you'll keep quiet. Boss shouts you, keep quiet. Shama Dama Tidiksha Uparati Shraddha Samadhana, at least externally you try to show somewhere in the office environment and home environment. It's out of fear, it's out of stress. Whereas when it comes to Sadguru, Sadguru provides an opportunity for you to develop the Shama Dama Tidiksha Uparati Shraddha Samadhana by service and meditation internally. Shravana Mana Nidhyasa Seva, internally you develop Shama Dama Tidiksha. He is given an opportunity, is given. But Sadguru doesn't impose condition, it doesn't demand anything because he wants to be free. He wants to become disciple. Sadguru says, Sadguru is not adding disciples. Oh, I have 10 disciples. He is least bothered, 10 or 0. Disciples are saying, this is my guru, I am disciplining myself. Disciple means I am disciplining myself. It's self-imposed discipline. You have to decide that you are a disciple or not. You have to become disciplined or not. Sadguru is least bothered about disciples, number of disciples. Oh, I have a big group of disciples. I am big guru. Nothing like that. It's an opportunity which is provided. It's up to you to decide. Use impose self-discipline to become free. Any questions? Satyavati, clear? Here also you do show some Shamadama Tidiksha Uparati Shraddha Samadhana, but for the external world, right? Guru is giving you opportunity to do it in internal world. Use that opportunity. It's not that Guru is collecting disciples. I have a big group of disciples. He's just giving opportunity to become disciple. Become disciple is your choice because you want to develop self-discipline. So it's called disciple.
Disciple and discipline. A subtle difference. Yes, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ.
Disciple is one who decides that I will impose self-discipline, not because Guru tells me.
Correct.
Guru is there to give me opportunity. Okay? Using that opportunity, I'll develop my self-discipline. I'll develop Shama Dama Tidiksha Uparati Shraddha Samadhana. It's called disciple. No, Guru has to tell me what to do. Then you don't have to come to Sadguru. You have to go to a school, yoga school. You have to go to a lower level school, where Guru will tell you exactly what to do. Is it clear? Okay. If there are no further questions, we'll stop this. Okay? Hari Om.
Hari Om, Guruji.